So good afternoon. How have you been, Gyanchandra?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. So how's your day going so far?
Yeah, it has been going well. Actually, these days I was busy just because of in my farm because paddies we were planting paddy in our field. So that's why these days
Yes, yes, yes.
now I'm getting time every day, so I just practice by myself talking in English because here in village area it's really very difficult to find anyone to talk to anyone. So actually, my channel is not improving a lot, so I'm not getting so many like viewers with whom I can talk each other. So yeah, whenever I get time, so I just talk. So what are you doing, ma'am? You just tell me something. What is going on these days?
What is going on these days? It's as usual. I mean, sometime I spare time for my practice, and sometime I engross myself into my household chores. And yeah, I'm enjoying this journey. And nowadays, I have started working on my vocab.
So how much time do you take yourself to enjoy, because most of the person they don't have a time for themselves. So what
Okay, for myself, actually, I find enjoyment not only spending my time with myself. If my husband is there or if any members are there, then I can find some enjoyment while talking to them.
so these days do you go to your farm or not? Because I don't think that you have a time because you must you
The day before yesterday, we went. I
okay.
went there, and only because of nowadays, because there is no work, there is not enough work, so that's why we don't go.
Okay, so I would like to know that before popular on social media, what you used to do? What did you used to do?
Could you please repeat it?
Like earlier, when you were not, famous on YouTube. So what you used to do, like in your form? Like what? How much time do you spend at your form? When were you not
I think
famous?
daily after 3 p.m. daily I used to go with my family.
Okay. So that time, you must have had a lot of time to spend yourself.
And most of the time I only spend time only chatting with ladies before
Because
starting my channel. But nowadays I'm hating all kind of this chatting. So yeah, I engross myself only into learning.
because I have heard that once a person get famous, so he doesn't have a lot of time to him so that he can spend his time with his family and spend some time with himself, like have a fun. So I just want to know that earlier you had time to spend. You used to talk to your family members, you used to go to your relatives home, but nowadays what do you do the same or not?
Actually, if I talk about my relatives, so me and my husband, we are not in the habit of going to our relatives' home. We don't like to spend time with relatives. But however, I like to spend my time with my family members. I like to give my time. I like to enjoy that moment.
Okay, great. And I think it like rabbits. So how are they?
They are good, and in the morning, there are two rabbits. They had fight with each other. It was very difficult to to handle them.
Oh my
And
God.
my husband, he just separate both of them. Otherwise, they had a very big altercation between them.
So why were they fighting?
I think there is a one baby. he has some problem. He has some mind related issues. So that's why he just like behave like a baby.
So, okay. So, do you play with your pet or not? And what do you give them eat?
After having my dinner, then I leave them in my room, and then I enjoy my time with them also.
And what they eat? What do they eat?
Mostly they eat grass, and as well they eat dalia. Sometimes I give them and cucumber and sometimes peanuts. It's like
And who
normal things.
eats grass? Do you buy grass?
I
Grass from your
every
farm?
day every day I go out for getting grass.
Who goes? Who goes?
I
Oh my God!
Because
You,
it's my responsibility. They are my babies. They are my babies. So it's my responsibility. Who will take care of their responsibility?
rabbit do you have?
Right now, I have only two.
Only two. Oh
Yes,
my! Uh,
because I had so much. I had so quite enough, but only because of some problem. Because nowadays it's very difficult to handle them only because of cat.
yes, yes. So,
Yes.
how do you take care of them? You know, I have also know that rabbit is scared a lot of cat. So you live
Throughout
in.
the day, during the day, I just keep them in the cage, and in the night time, after having my dinner, then I will get them in my room, and then I will take them with myself.
Okay. So
Throughout the night, they live with me.
so is there any cat nearby your house or not? Cat.
Yes, yes, because it's totally open area, so yeah, cat comes.
Oh my God. Whenever, so what do you do?
Pardon, could you please repeat it?
Whenever a cat comes, what do you do then?
What should I do? What shall I do?
No, you
Nothing
just
is in my hand. Sometimes just she killed my three babies.
she has killed.
Yes,
Oh my God. And the same cat still comes to your home.
yes.
So why don't you catch that cat and send anywhere, you know, so that you can save your rabbits? Why don't you catch that
How
cat?
can I? How can I? Means maybe the cat will bite me.
Oh my God. So why don't you
Yeah.
buy any trap?
Actually, I don't want to hurt anyone, any kind of creature on this earth. And she also has three babies.
Oh my God.
That's normal. Yes.
I'm not saying you can somewhere else so that you can get rid of cat. So that you by this way you can save your rabbits because it's really difficult. If is there a cat, so for rabbits it's not good. Okay, just tell me what are you growing these days in your farm?
Nowadays, paddy, as
Paddy.
you mentioned, because nowadays it's normal in every village. People, in order to getting rice, they grow paddy. And yeah, in my there's some land that in which we have grown radish.
Radish. Yes. And
Radish.
what about some vegetables or not at your farm?
Right now there is not any kind of vegetable, only radish is there. But yeah, after harvesting the paddy, then we will.
Okay, that's why there in my area there is no vegetables like few vegetables are available in the market like rich gourd and lady's finger and I think uh, most of these days vegetables are so costly. Whenever I go to market, so I found so many vegetables at high
I
price.
think only because of rainy season it happens. And in my area, in my village, especially in farms, there is also a problem nowadays because there is a river, and only because of that river there is a water logging problem, and water just logged in my field farms. So it harms the crops,
Okay, all the
vegetables.
all the field are filled with water.
Yes, filled with water, and it destroys the vegetables.
Oh my God. So okay, just tell me what is the price of rich guard in your area? Sponge guard.
Sponge guard, it's not too much costly. It's only 20 rupees per kg.
Oh my. Here, yeah, here, I think 2 weeks ago, it was being sold like at 60 rupees per kg. But now the price came down. Now it's being sold like 20 and 30 rupees per kg. So I
And nowadays, my husband likes um, snack guard, snack guard.
live snake guard. Okay, okay.
And 2 days ago, in my farm, there is a plant. Um, I don't know you know about them or not, but it's spinning god, जंगली परवल जिसको बोलते हैं, ककोड़ा बोलते हैं, बहुत सारे names हैं उसके.
Yes,
And
yes.
I had
have watched your video related. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I have seen, I have eaten this jungly parva point guard. Whenever I go to graze my buffalo, so I find so many, so many plants of the jungly pointed guard. So whenever I see and I just check if I get, so I definitely, plug. So yeah, it's
Okay.
happened. But if I just, and we are getting vegetable at high price, so my God, what about city area? So so it's really very difficult to buy vegetables in this.
That's why it's been. That's why it has been 2 months. My husband, he didn't get even for a single time tomatoes,
Yeah. Yo,
only because of high prices. Instead of using tomato, I prefer nowadays lemon. Using lemon in my food.
that's it. Yeah, I also I just stop, and yeah, ginger and too. But it's really very difficult without tomato and you just make vegetable. But we
Yeah,
can we
but there are so many options we can make. There are so many vegetables we can make them. And nowadays, mostly just like if you have to cook sponge guard, then I don't use tomato. If I have to cook pumpkin or bottle guard, then I don't use tomatoes while cooking. Only while cooking, just like potato or eggplant. If I have to cook a potato and eggplant vegetable or potato and cauliflower potato curry, then I have to add then I will add only tomato. Otherwise, I don't use. Or in order to make sometimes chutney sauce, then I
yes, yes.
use it. And there is one thing, there is one dish in which this part is very important. Tomatoes, bharta, mashed.
Oh my God. So ma'am, why don't you make a video related any dish, because you must make this. So why don't you make a video related any dish that okay, this vegetable is made by
Actually,
is
I don't nowadays. I'm not making any kind of special dish. Normally, I cook, so that's why I don't do.
but yeah, it's okay, but you can show that the way you make any vegetable, you can show your viewers, and as well as I also get to know, so I just definitely try this how to make this. So it's okay, great.
Okay. So you want to be a chef?
No, I don't
You
want
want to
to
be a
be,
chef?
but I want to know that how you make, how do you make, and
Okay. Yeah, I would try.
okay, 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 ma'am. Thank you so much. You have given me so
Okay.
expensive. Thank you so much.
Actually, it's not expensive. If you had means informed me 2 hours ago, then we would have a long conversation.
Yes, 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 yes. And definitely, if I get time, so I will again, inform you, and we can talk for long time next time. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Think, but next time I'm thinking about doing a role play
Okay, ma'am. Role play, yeah, it's
because I
great.
prefer only role play. Role play, I enjoy that moment.
Yeah, in role play, we get so many ideas to speak. It's okay. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
so right now, bye.
Okay, bye.